What's up, guys? I just finished up my first morning hunt of the year. Pretty dang uneventful. Didn't even actually see the first deer, and found out that somebody had been fooling with one of my trail cameras. So just a tad bit frustrated this morning on some Kentucky public. But enough of that. I'm excited about something I want to show you guys today. And as you guys know, I work with a couple companies, like Water Feather, Latitude, Elevate, Moultrie. Some of those are some of the guys I like to work with. But everybody knows, if you follow me, I'm not going to shove this stuff down your throat. I'm literally just going to give you the info, and what you do with it is 100% up to you. There's a lot of great products out there, and they're pretty much all going to work for everybody. But I got something in the mail that I bought with my own money, and I'm pretty dang excited about it. It's been a couple years in the making, and I've got to share it with you guys. And this guy makes incredible grunt calls. I'm being 100% honest when I say this. I've listened to almost every YouTube I can find, word of mouth from buddies, testing, trying. I've tried them all. This Hattybo grunt call is the most realistic sounding grunt call that I've ever heard. I'm not going to say it's the most realistic sounding grunt call that's made, period, because if there's somebody else out there that has one that sounds better than this, I want to hear it. A buddy of mine told me about this guy. He stays pretty busy. He does have a couple calls, made up and ready to go if somebody's interested in them. But getting one at certain times of the year can be pretty tough. He doesn't do a website, as far as I know. All I know that he has is Facebook. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I sent him a message, kind of told him what I was looking for, and he had it to me in 3 days. Show you guys this thing up close. Hopefully this camera will focus on it. It's a beautiful call. You can actually take the inserts out if you please. I don't like fooling with it because it sounds absolutely perfect. I'm not going to blow this thing just yet, and I know everybody's probably ready to hear it. Alright, so before I go any further, I do want to let you guys know these are right at $100, and I'm sure that varies a little bit based on wood material. He makes 3 different size calls, a longer one, a medium, and a mini. I went with the medium, even though I asked him. I sent him a screenshot of one of the videos he posted on Facebook, which, by the way, it's Hattybo, Hattybo calls. Super easy to find and super responsive. Told him I wanted the one that he was blowing. I wanted to have that sound. He said they all pretty much have that sound. The bigger ones are just a little bit more muffled. So I'm going to back up about 30-40 yards. This thing is pretty soft. This thing is not meant to, be the buck roar from Primos. It's meant to, you've spotted that buck 70-80 yards through the woods. You want to get his attention. You want it to sound realistic as possible. So let me back up. I'll work my way to you. Then I'll go back out about 20 yards, and I'll walk across with a stick, kind of doing the cadence of a whitetail deer walking through the woods like 10 in a doe, and it's going to blow your mind. Here we go. Alright, now walk side to side with a stick I have to find. Okay, forget the stick. kind of tough to do while you're walking, and I know I look like an idiot. But you can do a full range of things on this call. You just can't get too violent on it. You hear that? You can get pretty loud with it, be really subtle. And something pretty cool I found out, it's a little bit different of a tone. You know, you can actually take this thing and you can suck air into it and it sounds like a more mature deer. I'm telling you, anybody that's hunted long enough, it's heard that buck grunting his way through the woods, or hears that one lone grunt. This is exactly what that sounds like. It's like a nasally, almost I really don't know how to put it. I can do it really soft with my voice, like that. I don't know. It's, you know. But anyways, guys, I had to share this with you guys. I'll walk back and forth one more time. It's unreal how good this call sounds, and essentially the reason that I wanted this was not to like maybe blind call bucks in, but anybody knows, like, you hunt pressured areas, like the one I'm in today is like some of the most pressured public in Kentucky. It's astronomical. It's like turkey hunting. Yeah, you can yelp on that box call and it sounds like, it just remotely sounds like a hen, okay? And you're gonna call up all those, you know, stupid jakes, a couple 2-year-olds, but them 3, 4, and 5-year-old birds that have heard everything in the world, you've got to be on your P's and Q's. And I'm telling you, it's the same way with them mature bucks. I can't tell you how many times I've had a freaking buck roar or something from Bone Collector in my pack back in the day, and I'd see a mature deer out there about 100 yards, and I would just hit him with something just, or, you know. Anyway, if he's sitting still, it's like a red flag. Like, I know what that was supposed to be. It just didn't sound right. And they work. Don't get me wrong, those calls work. But I feel like when they work, it's when they're chasing a doe. It's when they're, you know, rubbing, or they're doing something that they are distracted from hearing the realism of that call, and they've got to be in the mood to come and investigate or come to fight. So, like I said, one more time, and I'll let you guys go. I appreciate you guys watching this. If you get a chance, share this with a buddy. I like sending small companies my business, and that boy over there at Hattybo is a small business, and he makes big time calls.